Hey community, welcome back. Dr. Angela here.
Hi, Dr. Patty.
So summer days are kind of wrapping up. We're nearing the end of August, which, you know, some of you have kiddos and that means back to school days.
And we were just saying kids are going back to school so much earlier than when we were kids.
Really seems like it, seems like it. And so sometimes with these transitions, you know, it's a little easier to get sick because all of a sudden it's been, you know, summer days of lots of sleep and play, and then it's like gotta get up early and be on a schedule. And so there are a lot of proactive things we can do to really help our immune systems out. And both kiddos and parents can take immune support so that we don't get sick going into school schedules and work schedules that shift with carpooling, all that kind of stuff. So really easy, right? Really easy to stick some things into the routine and just stave off any cooties. And then also, you know, I like to have this kind of stuff around, and there's the kind of proactive dosing, and then if you tend to feel like you're on the line or getting sick, you can just bump up the dosing. So stuff that we have around that we integrate really easily.
And some of these things that we're going to mention are a little bit better suited for kids. You know, for grown-ups getting sick, there's even more immune support, a little bit stronger, a little bit more bitter tasting, that kind of thing. But definitely what we're going to mention are specific to kids, but for sure moms and dads can take them as well as uncles and aunts and grandparents and the whole fam.
Absolutely, absolutely. And a lot of these, you know, because they're intended for kids too, they taste good and it's just easy to get in. So kind of feel like you're having a yummy treat during the day that's immune boosting. So we're just gonna tell you some of our faves and then some combos that you can easily use. And so I'll kind of start off. So some probiotics, pretty easy. Anytime we do good gut health, we're also systemically improving immunity. So that's
and don't forget that our gut contains 70% of our immune system. So even though probiotics feels like, oh, we're aiding digestion, it's actually for the immune system.
Exactly.
And then a lot of you may have heard of this already, but we love elderberry.
Love it. It's so yummy. It actually tastes good, but it's a super great antiviral.
And it often comes in a non-alcoholic glycerite. And you can find it at your local health food store or online. And it's super easy to take, to give to kids. You can add it to water, add it to food, to smoothies. So very easy and tastes good.
Yeah, and what's nice about the glycerite is it tastes sweet, but there's actually no sugar in it. So that's a bonus, because anytime we add sugar, you know, we can tank the immune system. So
and taste sweet relative. I always like to say it's not like it's going to taste like a donut, but it's pretty palatable and tastes pretty good.
Yeah, very fruity tasting, you know, it's good, it's good. And then, you know, classic standby vitamin C.
Absolutely, and that's so easy to find, easy to get in all different forms, liquids, powders, capsules if your kids are old enough to swallow capsules.
Chewables.
So, chewables, very easy. And also keep in mind, as we talk about all this, we will put some of our favorite products in the description box. So definitely make sure to read the description box because it matters. Quality matters, especially for something like vitamin C. It's so prevalent and you can find it from everywhere, from CVS and Trader Joe's to Whole Foods. You want to get one that doesn't have a lot of fillers and colors and dyes and chemicals. So
yeah, I always love when I read like yellow dye number 5 or whatever. You're just like, what is that?
So you want one that is good quality. Just because it's found everywhere doesn't mean you should just pick it up anywhere. But it is very easy to find, and vitamin C is so simple and super antioxidant, great for the immune system, really easy. Another one that you may not consider, especially for little kids, is vitamin D. We talk about vitamin D a lot for adults and measuring blood levels and checking your vitamin D status, but it's the same and holds true for kids. And you can actually test, do blood work in kids and even babies, but we have a couple vitamin D formulas that are very easy, good dose, not too high, and supports the immune system. And you may or may not know that vitamin D is quite antiviral. So it's also really helpful for the immune system. And if you're deficient, it's going to lower your immune system function.
Yeah, and when we're out playing during the summertime, you know, we naturally get it from the sunshine, but when we go indoors, as you know, fall sets in, we're usually getting a little bit less direct sun, and so that's to kind of help offset some of the direct sun that we might have been getting during the summer days. And you know, vitamin D is fat soluble, so we tend to use lower doses, especially in kiddos, so that we're not storing amounts that are higher than what we need. But there's lots of great like little oil drop formulas and different things that very easy to get up a good amount of vitamin D to keep the colds and flus away.
And then in addition to sort of these single herbs and vitamins, you can definitely use a combination formula. And even for the ones that we just mentioned, Dr. Angela and I have our favorites, and that may be a little bit different. So we'll mention those in the description box as well. And we have our favorite combo formulas. One of my favorites is one called PrettyWell by a company called Vital Nutrients. And it comes in a powder. You can add it to, again, smoothies, food, just add it to water. And it's 4 herbs, and it has elderberry in it. So instead of giving elderberry, glycerite, and the PrettyWell, you could just do one comprehensive formula. Maybe do that with some probiotics and vitamin D, or even just the PrettyWell, just for a little bit of wellness maintenance. So that's an option.
Yeah, I use a lot of Pure Encapsulations. I like them, very clean line, and they make some yummy, tasty liquids, and they have one that's called Immune Support Liquid. And so it also has the elderberry, like we were talking about, and it has lemon balm, which is also very antiviral, because most colds and flus are viruses, right? So versus bacterial infections. I mean, we can get bacterial infections as well, which probiotics and vitamin D, anything that keeps overall immunity up is going to help prevent either bacterial or viral infection. But the common reason we go down is usually a little viral crud. So to help keep those things away. Yeah, and then you can just kind of stack things in between. Zinc is also a really good immune booster. And so, lozenges, pretty easy. Got to be careful because zinc can make you nauseous if you don't take it with enough food. And so not taking huge doses and just breaking up the dose and then having food with zinc is important. But
and for kids, it's easy because it often does come in a little lozenge that they can just suck on.
Yeah.
So that's an easy way to deliver.
Exactly. And some of these combo products have some in there too. So we'll put all of that in the description box down for you guys below. And just so you guys know, because I'm not sure everybody's reading those description boxes, we do have a dispensary set up for you guys under PrettyWell. So you can always access quality products if that's useful for you. And then there's a 10% discount perk for you guys always. But you can also find all these good things in other places, but just making sure that you're always picking up good quality products. So just kind of avoiding dyes and adders, fillers, anything that's GMO. Just want to be mindful of what we're putting in our bodies as we're working on supporting our immune systems.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys found this helpful, and wishing you lots of joy and ease as you transition into back to school. It's a change in schedule and being around more people, and it's always a little bit rocky sometimes when we're going from one type of life to another. So
the expanded time to schedules.
Yes. So wishing you lots of ease as you transition into back to school. And just to reiterate, like we mentioned at the top of the video, if these are great at lower doses for just maintaining wellness and preventing getting sick, but from weather changes and being exposed to different things and not washing your hands and all of that, if you do get sick or your kiddos get sick, then just take the same things but increase the dose and the frequency. So maybe up to 3 to 4 times a day, and the same thing that will prevent will help treat whatever's going on.
Absolutely. So just kind of keep these good things around and figure out how to go up and down in your routine schedules with them, and you'll have a very healthy, happy fall transition. Yeah. All right, everyone, we hope this helped you. Thanks for watching and tuning in and being part of the community, and we'll see you back here next week.
Bye.
Bye.